Hello. So today I'm going to run through something called the joint freeing series, which is a series of 21 movements, and it's a great little sequence to do first thing in the morning or before any of your other yoga practices, to really slowly wake up the body and join the breath with the movements in the body. So if you'd like to join me on your mat or even on a blanket, you're going to be on your knees a little bit, so maybe you just want to keep yourself comfortable. And yeah, we'll get started straight away. So the first one that we're going to do, it starts off in Dandasana or stick pose, which from the side will look like this, just sitting upright with your legs out in front of you. For some people this can already be extremely uncomfortable, so it's okay to have your arms behind you, just making sure that your spine is in a comfortable position. And the way we're going to start with each of these movements is we're going to do about 6 movements, 6 repetitions of each movement for each of the poses. So the first one that we're going to do is simply waking up the ankles. So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale, and we're going to bring the toes up and towards the body and spread the toes as wide as we can. And on the exhale, we're going to curl the toes and point them forwards. Just go in slow motions. The slower the better. Just feeling all the movements that are happening, all the sensations in your calves, your heels, your toes. Taking extra slowly. Okay. Then after you've done, as many of those as you like, you can stay on that. The next in the series of movements, number 2, is what we're going to do is we're going to inhale to bring the toes together like this in the center. And on the exhale, we're going to spread the toes apart, spread the heels apart, and then repeat that motion. So bringing the toes together, and then gently spreading them apart. Again, slow as you can, nice controlled movements, linking the breath with the movement of the body. Okay. Third movement that we're going to do is simply a rotation. So have the heels together and the big toes together, and we're going to inhale as we circle our feet round, and then inhale as we bring them back up together. And then once you've done that movement 3 or 4 times, then you can reverse direction. Again, just feeling all the sensations in the heels, the legs, the feet, and just becoming aware of your body. Okay, moving on to the next. I'm going to show you from this side. What we're going to do is we're going to exhale as we lift up the leg, and as we inhale, we pull the heel towards the thigh. So just realised I did it wrong there. Doesn't really matter. You can inhale or exhale on either one that you like, either on the extension or the bring into the thigh. And then once you've done a few on that side, you're going to move over to the other side. So same again. And the last one on this side. Very good. Right. For this next movement, what we're going to want to do is spread the legs about, a foot and a half, 2 foot away. It's easier in this pose if you have your arms behind you to give you some stability. And what we're going to do is 1 foot at a time. We're going to take this foot and we're going to inhale as we bring it in, as we send the toes to the left, and then we externally send it out on the exhale. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Okay? And then just shake the legs out a little bit. And we're going to go again on the other side. So inhale, sending the foot inwards. And exhale, send it out. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. And send it out. Perfect. Okay, for these next set of movements, we're going to move on to all fours. So, take some time on your mat to make sure that your knees are squared off underneath your hips and that your wrists are underneath your shoulders. You want your knees about a hip distance apart and shoulders shoulder distance apart. And what we're going to do is just some simple cat-cows. So on the inhale, we're going to send the belly to the ground, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and on the exhale, we're going to round the back, pushing through the hands into our cat. And then just going in your own breath. Inhale. And exhale into your cat. Okay. While we come up a sec, just shake out your wrists. And then we're going to move into the next movement. So this one we're going to do some knee crunches. We're going to do 3 on each side. So the first part is with your right leg, lift it up behind you. On the inhale, and on the exhale, bring your knee towards your chest and round the back. Inhale, send it back up. You can even bring up your neck here. Exhale, to bring the knee towards the chest. And then once you've done 3 on that side, then we're going to move on to the other side. So inhale to lift up your left leg, and exhale, bring your knee towards your chest. Inhale and exhale. And last one. And inhale. Exhale, sorry. And send it back down. Okay. So once you've done that movement, next one we're going to do, again on all fours. So just make sure that you're in your kind of correct alignment. Your knees are stacked under your hips and your wrists are stacked under your shoulders. You want to get your knees a little bit closer together for this one. On the inhale, squeeze your thighs together. And on the exhale, you need to send your hips down to one side. So this one goes down to the left. Inhale back up. And then exhale over to the other side. Feeling that stretch down the side of your glutes. Inhale and exhale. And last one, both sides. Great. Okay, so just come back, shake it out, and now we're going to move onto our knees. So if you haven't got a mat, then, and if your knees are a bit dodgy, like mine, maybe get a little blanket underneath your knees just for these next few movements. The movement we're going to start with now is going to send our arms out straight ahead of us, and we're going to inhale as we send the palms down and bring the fingers together. As we exhale, we send them up and we spread the fingers apart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. That's that. Next movement, what we're going to do, again, palms out, but this time palms facing up. I'm going to face them together. On the inhale, I want you to bring your fingers in together like this. And on the exhale, to send them out to the side. So inhale, to bring the palms inwards. Exhale, to send the palm outwards. I'm going to do 2 more of these. Okay, excellent. Now, next movement, what we're going to do is send our fists out. As we inhale, we we circle upwards. As we exhale, we circle downwards. Inhale. Exhale. Just going as slowly as you can. And then we're going to send to the other side. And one more. Excellent. And just give it a little shake. And now what we're going to move on to is some arm extension. So when you exhale, send your arms out. And inhale, bring your fists to your shoulders. And exhale, send your arms out. Inhale, bring your fists to your shoulders. Slowly as you can. Last one. Excellent. Next movement we're going to do is taking our fingers to our shoulders and spreading our elbows wide apart, maybe bringing your shoulder blades together so you get a little bit of a back bend. So inhale. As we exhale, we round our backs and we bring our elbows together at the front. And then we inhale to open the chest, bring the shoulder blades together. And we exhale to round the back and bring the elbows together. We'll last one, last inhale, and then exhale. Okay, shake it out. Now, what we're going to move to, we're going to raise our arms in a, what do you call it, cactus kind of motion, and we're going to inhale to bring our arms up, and as we exhale, we try and keep the elbows where they are as we face our palms towards the back of the room, and then we inhale to bring the palms back up, exhale, send them back down. Slowly as you can, in your own natural breath. No need to do anything special here. And then we're going to move on to the last one. Excellent. Next movement, I'll show you from the side. It's going to be our shoulder flexion movements and shoulder extension. So we're going to inhale, our arms up, palms facing together, and as we exhale, we'll send our arms back and behind us like this. Inhale and exhale. Slow as you can, just feeling each movement, linking it with the breath. And we're going to do one more. Okay. Now we're going to move to cross-legged position. Or if this is uncomfortable for you, then you're welcome to stay on your knees. You can do all of these movements still on your knees. I'm going to demonstrate them from a seated position. First, we're going to start with some seated cat-cows. So moving with your own breath. Same as when we were doing the cat-cows on all fours. Inhale to send the chest forwards, shoulder blades together. And then exhale to round the back. Really hold your knees and lean back into it, into your cat. And then moving with your own breath. Inhale to cat. And exhale. Sorry. Inhale to cow and exhale to your cat. Just taking it slowly, moving with your own breath. This is your practice. You can do it how you want. Now we're going to move to one more. Inhale. And exhale. Okay. Then the next set of movements we're going to do are going to be some just normal side bends. So what we want to do, when we inhale from this position, we want to feel like there is a sort of string attached to the crown of our head, and we want to create space in our spine, so we want to bring ourselves up. And then on the exhale, we just put one hand to the side and we gently bend over. Inhale, create space, and then just a slight bend to the side. Inhale, another slight bend. And then last one, inhale to create space, lengthen in the spine, and then bend over to the side. Okay, we're nearly at the end. So this movement I'm going to show from the side. This is a gentle spinal twist. So same concepts as before. When we inhale, we want to feel like there is a string lengthening up our spine. And then as we exhale, we take our hand to our opposite knee, send our other hand behind us, and then gently look to the back of the room. Inhale back to center, and then exhale to the other side. You're going to do 3 of these on each side. There's no real need to push yourself here to bend too far. Just until you can feel that twist in your obliques and in the back of your spine. And then last one. Okay. And now we'll move on to the last couple of movements. Sitting in your seated position, your kneeling position. Inhale, and we're going to lift our chin up to the ceiling. And as we exhale, we bring our chin down towards our chest. Inhale, up to the ceiling. And exhale, down to the chest. Feeling that stretch in your upper back, maybe your neck, your shoulders. And then the last one. And then inhale back to your neutral seated position. And then now what we're going to do, when we inhale, again lengthening the spine. As we exhale, we're going to take our left ear over to our left shoulder. Feeling if you can maybe push down your right shoulder so you feel a better, more of a stretch in the side of your neck. And then inhale, back to center, and exhale over to the other side. Just going to continue doing this. We've done a couple on each side. You have the option here to maybe look down or even look up, see how that changes the stretch in your neck. Or you can just stick with whatever feels comfortable for you. And then the last movement in this joint freeing series is again just to simply inhale and create length in the spine. And then just turn our head over to one side. Inhale back to center. And exhale to the other side. And inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to turn. And that concludes the joint freeing series. I hope that was okay for some of you. So please leave a comment, let me know how it was. This is my first ever video I've recorded of myself, so any feedback is really welcome. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you another